Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Phelps. 1 out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting fourth, Patrick.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Chase Parker. He went deep last night twice. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blake Kyle. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Next to bat for the Giants, Bobby Rayburn. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Kyle gets his lead at first, nobody out. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Dominguez. 1 out.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Standing in, Mitch Whitehead. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Ray on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Giants are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in for the Braves, Francisco Dominguez, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
This is flared out towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Leandro Foss took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And now they've got him in a rundown. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Brad Harrison. 2-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Parker Floyd is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Takes this the other way to right, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Batting 8, shortstop, Carlos Rodriguez.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Carlos Rodriguez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Floyd on at first, nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Foss coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Grant Murphy. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The batter, third baseman, J.J. Shipley.
Ready for another chance? J.J. Shipley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's a tough take. Sent on the ground out to second. Lidge is up with it. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Digging in for his second at bat, Earl Phelps. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch popped him up. Kane on the move, and that retires the side. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Giants lead it 1-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Clay Rivas, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Standing in now, Aaron Reynolds. And there's ball 2 now.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Into the box now, J.C. Ray. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High pop up. Shipley shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order go the Braves. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Juan Prieto.
He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Ray. 1 down.
First baseman number 17, Blake Kyle.
Ready for another chance. Blake Kyle. He drew a walk his first time up. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, you see what you get when a savvy vet gets ahead in the count. He was sitting on that pitch the whole way and gave it a long ride. So long. See you next time.
Into the box, Mitch Whitehead. There's a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Lidge comes up with it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Parker Floyd.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Parker Floyd. He singled his last time up. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Line drive to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Giant ball club. Striding in once again, Carlos Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bye bye baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Digging in now, Sam Lidge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Digging in, Harvey Kane. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, Chase Parker. Fouled away. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Francisco Dominguez. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grant Murphy. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Dominguez is after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
J.J. Shipley is on deck. 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, J.J. Shipley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. Murphy aboard here at first with nobody out. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Earl Phelps waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Earl Phelps. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they lead it 3-0. In now, Leandro Paz. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman, number 4, Brad Harrison.
Stepping in for the Braves, Brad Harrison comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Clay Rivas. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Tom Zinter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, Tom Zinter.
Digging in once again, Juan Prieto. He flew out in his last at bat. Now the 2-1. Misses up and in.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready for another shot now, Blake Kyle. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Prieto gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his 2nd base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Bobby Rayburn will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Runners at 2nd and 3rd here, nobody out. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line, but that one rolls foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Parker Floyd. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Striding into the box, Carlos Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Barehanded. It's there, and he's out.
The batter, catcher, Grant Murphy.
And now the Giants pitcher, Grant Murphy. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And not in time as the run scores. And he will score from third, and a real letdown behind the plate as that should go down as a passed ball. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Ready with the 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. San Francisco leads this one 6-0. Courtney Blunt is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Courtney Blunt.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. You can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, J.C. Ray.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, J.C. Ray. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Sam Lidge. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Popped him up. Kyle in foul ground, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Braves. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at SunTrust Park, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cobra Cole enters now in a mop-up role as she'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Cobra Cole.
So in now for San Francisco, J.J. Shipley. Softly hit here to the left side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
That ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
Standing in, Earl Phelps. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Two and two. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Juan Prieto. Swinging a ground ball to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up to second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
In now, Blake Kyle. Skied into straightaway right. Foss is there. And that's the third out. Giants leave one, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Stepping in, Harvey Kane. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. And that misses. Ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chase Parker, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball three.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a two-run homer.
And he lays off there, ball four. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Francisco Dominguez. Kane over at second. Parker at first with no outs. towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 14.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 3-2 pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Phelps has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And the shutout will disappear on the sacrifice fly as they're finally on the board here in inning number 7.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 67, Walter Wood.
Standing in now, Brad Harrison. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Woods, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-1. Here it is. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout. And at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn 1 pitch into an ending double play.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brad Harrison becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Clay Rivas. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Runners on 1st and 3rd, 2 away. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Braves will settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 6 and the Braves 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Rafael Quevedo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tiny Ryan will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. At the plate, Bobby Rayburn. The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now at the plate, Mitch Whitehead. Rayburn on at first, nobody out. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Ray is in pursuit, but he won't get there. It falls in, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Second baseman, Parker Floyd.
Stepping in, Parker Floyd, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Carlos.
Next to bat for the Giants, Carlos Rodriguez, and their runners at the corners now. A ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Popped him up. Ryan has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Clark Young trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 53, Clark Young.
Kenji Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kenji Suzuki.